Welcome to We're Still Cool, Right? The weekly podcast where the conversation flows smoother than top shelf whiskey. And cool, well, it never really left. Grab a drink and hang out with Erik, Mike, and Shaun while they dive into nostalgia and attempt to answer the age-old question. We're still cool, right?
You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I'm glad you couldn't reproduce her voice because it's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Dude, I can't. And I've heard that all week. Like, fucking Kara sent me a TikTok, and it's been in my head ever since.
I think I said it like 3 times this week.
Yeah, makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do it.
That was pretty good. I heard
Jennifer
it.
Coolidge, yeah.
I've seen that one.
Our friend Amy, her daughter, can do like a perfect fucking impression of her. It's hilarious.
It's too bad.
She
drives me nuts.
Yeah. She's not. But God, man.
She peaked at Stifler's mom. So as
you know
far as
what?
I'm concerned,
Stifler's mom had it going on.
She had it going on. That was fucking
Stifler's mom has got it going. I would have dove in her moo-moo in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Here.
So
let's put the old hat on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's money.
So much better.
I love it. That
He's
looks
ready to roll.
good.
He's ready to roll here today.
Well, we're back for another one.
Back after we survived the 4th of July weekend.
I was going to say, does everyone have all their
I got all
fingers?
my digits. I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't light off one firework.
I didn't
You
either.
didn't? Really?
I didn't.
No. Probably the first time ever in my life that I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I drank a shitload. Beer.
I didn't
light
even
one
really do
firework.
that. We'll get into it, but I
Yeah.
couldn't. Yeah. So
I'm tempted here.
feel so old and uncool. I was at home by 10 o'clock. Didn't
Right?
even watch any fireworks.
yeah, same. I mean, we were out of town.
I mean,
but-
we were in the pool at 2 though, so you know you got.
You were still up.
Yeah. No, I mean we started at 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you meant at 2 a.m. You guys were still
I was
in the
like,
pool.
I was like, damn, dude.
No, it was one of those. Everyone was gone by 11. I'm like, this is wonderful. Like we could actually still pick up.
If that's not a
Like,
sign of our age.
Literally, we picked up the kitchen and the outside, and it was like, I said to Ashley, I'm like, time for nightcap. Poured a little whiskey,
Yes.
and we chatted about the end of the night and went to bed.
Love
Nice.
it.
Of course, I didn't do shit Sunday.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
a little banged up.
You know,
but
that's
yeah.
the 5th of July. Who cares? No one cares about that shit. Yeah.
So Aaron and I went on a bike ride on the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we just wanted
Yeah.
to get out and do something. The morning, until it was probably like 2 p.m., we didn't see anybody. It was like a fucking ghost town.
Makes sense.
We went to a couple of bars, and I'm like, are we the only people that are having a drink today?
Yeah,
Like,
everybody else had fun and they couldn't make it out.
By the way, that's like earlier in the year when I talked about we went on a bike ride the day after Patty's Day. And I was like, places weren't even open. Like normally they open at 11. They're like, no, we're not open until like 3 today. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Everyone's banged up. Makes sense though. But let's get this drink because I want to drink it. And I see my favorite thing is floating in it. So
Hell yeah. Okay, so as you can see with some of our decorations here, we're celebrating the 4th of July and USA Soccer today.
USA. Fuck yes.
let's go, boys.
Never been so
So-
excited for a fucking.
Soccer game,
Is it a soccer match?
football.
Is it a football match or what is
I
it?
don't know. I think it's a match.
Yeah, the match.
Yeah.
Match,
Yeah.
okay, but not like a game. You know, right?
It's a football match.
Yeah.
Because if we were watching NFL, we'd call it "There's a game tonight." I don't think you say that. When
That's
it's
true. You don't
soccer.
say a match in
Yeah.
football. That's a good point. Yeah.
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 Everyone
We'll be
knows
out
what
there
it
on.
is.
We'll settle on the pitch. All right, I know that part.
In American English, it is most commonly called a soccer game, while in British and international English, is referred to as a soccer match.
Match. Okay.
So you know what?
I always thought
we'll be purists and say match.
the
I like
match.
that. Yeah.
Set it on the pitch.
That's right.
Fuck off, Berlin.
Fuck you.
I looked up basically, patriotic USA themed drinks, and then I was like, what about World Cup drinks? And I stumbled upon a list of drinks for designed for every country. So if you're going to pick a drink for a country with a World Cup, this was the one that was listed for the United States. It's a classic, the Manhattan.
The Manhattan. What a great drink. for
There's
that.
no
Like, yeah.
disputing where it originated.
Right. Yeah. This is ours. God damn it.
I'm sure some people would dispute where
Probably.
it originated, but But it's got a very USA name, and we're gonna go with it. So
I love it.
Go with it for sure.
Plus, it's got whiskey and all the things we like. Whiskey and
does.
cherries.
I know. I texted Eric before the thing, and I was like, "We could just drink whiskey." I don't know if
Right.
it gets more American than that. So, but no, I'm okay with this.
Then
Completely.
he did take it to the next level. So again, Ben's hooked us up
Yes,
like they always do. 501 7th Avenue, big green building.
big one.
Building.
Yeah.
Sometimes we call them Buildy.
Yeah. They hooked us up with all this, and it's not my first Manhattan, but I'm very excited for it. So very good call.
I will say what's in it. We
And-
got vermouth, Buffalo Trace, bitters, little cherry juice, a couple cherries. That's it,
And
right?
With it being red, part of the Go
Amen.
Yeah.
USA here for it. So
Yeah.
cheers, fellas.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Go USA. Hope everyone's having a great week and had a great 4th.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
How'd I do, boys?
I'm good. Yeah.
Damn, that's real good. You did good.
Thanks.
And the best part is I just want to chug it so I can get to the cherries. Like, get my fat boy hand in there. Clink, 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 clink.
Well, you let them soak in there for a little bit. Really
Oh,
let
it's
them
true.
marinate and get their full goodness.
I thought about doing that with some of our whiskey. It is like marinating some cherries in it. And we can use them as garnishes.
Yeah.
So I've got like 3 bottles left. So out of the 6 I bought.
I don't think I think. Well,
I gave one away.
yeah. I got one set aside
still
to give
have
away.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
good. Yeah, shit.
Shout out to Kelly for
stuff.
winning our last bottle. Yeah. Yeah, we were going to give away 2 more. So
It's good stuff. So
it is good stuff.
But anyways, how was your 4th of July weekend here?
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask, may I really quickly?
Yeah.
What was your drink of choice over the 4th of July weekend?
that's a
And
good question.
could you purchase it at Ben's?
Well,
I
Definitely
did.
can.
I purchased all mine at Ben's. So
yeah. I couldn't drink. We went to the Savannah Bananas game, so I didn't really do a whole lot of drinking. I had a couple beers at the stadium. That's it. So, well, sorry, kids. Uncle Shaun says I'm gay and I can't take you to the game.
also beers were like $17.
Yeah, $12.50, no big deal. Yeah, I had 2. So
This sounds like an excuse, so I couldn't drink. Come on. All right.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I could have. Taken out a small loan and got wasted at the game. But I already had to do that for the merch we bought and then the fucking food, which the food was insanely expensive. But yeah, that was my drink of choice. I just had a couple ultras. I think I had.
I rode steady with beer because we got in the pool on Friday night, and some neighbors came over, so Mick Ultra and then switched to Busch Light for the
Yeah.
4th of July. But because it was both, they were good drinking fests, like, you know what I mean. So except for this,
You're there for a long time.
yeah.
you
Except
know?
for the bourbon or for the Buffalo Trace I had before I went to bed on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was stuck with beer pretty much.
Yeah,
no,
my-
that's not true. Jen made some fucking. She called it Jen juice.
Oh, did she make that?
Yeah, it was like-
the girls used to drink that like 20 years ago back in the day.
So this is a little different. It was hippie juice, but she said it was like Jen juice. It had like peach vodka in it, triple sec. Do you remember what else was in it?
I don't.
Pink lemonade. I don't know.
Bunch
Anyways,
of fruit, tons of fruit.
yeah, and then a bunch of she had like frozen fruit that she put in there, like that was like the ice or whatever.
That's awesome.
And it was delicious. So like I, because we drank Friday night and then again Saturday, like later on, I'm like, God, I just don't want any more beer, and I started drinking the Jen juice. So,
Sipping on gin and juice.
so yeah, I had more than I thought. So here we go.
Yeah.
All right. It's wonderful. I was feeling good about. Oh nope, I forgot I had that.
That's why my
nope,
head
nope.
hurt. Yeah.
That's why I didn't do shit on Sunday.
All the
There you
sugar.
go.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do shit on Sunday. Yeah.
I kept it pretty light on the actual 4th of July because I was driving. We went out to Shaun's and I was driving, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's a
I
bit of
kept
a
it-
haul to get home from my house. So
yeah. So I just had a few Busch Lights for that, but the rest of the kind of Friday, Saturday, Sunday festivities, I had several of the John Daly's, the Arnold, it's the iced tea.
At the shack. Oh, the
No.
iced tea ones. Iced tea. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just they're the cans. I get them at Ben's. Basically, it's like you can get the iced tea and lemonade. You can get the variety ones.
Yeah.
Whatever. That
go
and
wrong.
carblesses.
They're
can't go wrong
delicious.
with John Daly. Right?
I know.
He doesn't lead you down the wrong path when it comes to drinks.
On Sunday, I did create a new little concoction
Ooh.
at the shack.
Yeah.
So they got their lemon presses, and those are awesome. Right?
If you've never been to the shack, or if you do go there and haven't had the lemon press,
I haven't
Order
had it,
one.
and I've
It's
been there a
so-
lot for.
it's so good.
I have a couple customers that like to meet out there, and we go. So That's like where we meet for happy hour, but I've never had lemon press.
Every time you go there, you should have a lemon press.
I will definitely have one. I will mark that down. I will
squeeze,
report back because him and I generally meet at least once a month. So yes,
it has to be like a billion lemons. I mean, they just they're constantly sitting there squeezing
lemons. Yeah,
for these drinks.
Okay.
Like it's
so good,
crazy. I do want to know at some point like how many lemons they actually
go through
per drink. Yeah,
or in a year. You know, like
geez,
what does that look like?
Yeah,
but so I took a lemon press and it's delicious, but it was a little bit sweet, so I put a little blueberry neutral in it.
Ooh.
Like I did a half and half. It's awesome.
Blueberry lemonade.
Blueberry anything I'm in.
Yeah.
I feel like blueberry lemonade's been popular for something else too. Another drink that maybe Ashley made. Fuck, I can't remember.
One of those golf course drinks, maybe.
No, I feel like we were at home and we were pouring like, put some of the blueberry in. Oh, with the lemonade, that'll be good.
Now it needs more whiskey, and then you just keep
put
going.
a little more vodka in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, nope, needs more blueberry. So
yeah,
another one of those.
But get yourself to Ben's, get you some. We still have a few bottles of whiskey available there, and they have everything you can need.
Everything you need and want.
Yes. So, we had a pretty chill one. We didn't do a whole lot. Obviously, we were invited out to your place, but it wouldn't have made sense. We found a charter bus the day before that was taking people. So we did that, so we didn't have to park or anything.
Is that what you did? I wondered what you did, because I saw you were on a bus. So for those listening, Savannah Bananas were in town. A lot of people listen in a lot of different areas, probably are familiar with it.
Yeah.
But that's what was going on. And it felt like every fucking person I talked to had
Was
tickets,
there.
whether it was either Friday night or Saturday. Like, I felt like...
Yeah.
And
same.
Friday night,
everyone had
people got kind of fucked because weather affected it, and it was kind of a shit show. But like, I was talking to Justin and Kelsey, and they were like, "We're gonna have a good time no matter what. Like, fuck the weather." Like, and that's the attitude you have to have.
I mean,
because
if
you
you're
can't
gonna be
control
there,
the weather, you know.
Well, and if you're gonna be there, it's gonna be a lot of fucking people. So just go. Like,
just
you
have fun.
gotta. If you show up cranky, then you're never gonna have fun. But if you show up have fun.
So our friends Jody and Nathan went Friday too. So we're at the pool the other day. Justin said they had 20 tickets, but they were broken up by like 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, and so they just mix and matched people. So Justin and Kelsey weren't even sitting together. Turns out she got onto the field. She got picked to do they did like a cartwheel race where she was holding like a dude's legs and like they had to like do this obstacle course, and she won. And I heard she beat the shit out of everybody. But can you imagine being her guy and like you're not sitting together and all of a sudden you see your chick on the field and you're like, what the fuck is going on right now? You know what I mean? So I was like, that's pretty. So like Jody and Nathan were there and they're like, that was you? And she's like, that was me. Yeah. So that sounded awesome. But the night we went, dude, they put on a hell of a show. It's so fun. It was hot, but like it was so good. You kind of just forgot about the heat and stuff and just enjoyed it. Because it was the 250th anniversary of America. They did a 250-year-old race. So there was 200 guys who were 50 years old, or probably at least close to 50. Yeah. They all took their shirts off and did a sprint.
Yeah.
This guy just beat the shit out of them. Right. I'm like, he looked kind of young too. I bet he was like 45.
Right. He was just barely.
But then the big boys at the end were coming in all huffing and puffing. Dude, it was hilarious. Yeah.
I saw those where it was like 3 guys that like flew down there, and then the big boys coming in.
Wait for me, I have little legs.
It's 100 yards, man. That's a big
long.
old,
So it was super fun though. Like I highly recommend. The kids had an absolute blast. Like, I mean, it's just so fun.
How was it looking at, I mean, because you're in a football stadium. Mm-hmm. So obviously like the one field was the outfield really short.
Yeah.
On the one, and the other one was crazy long.
And we were on the third baseline where it was the short one, right?
Okay.
So like there was shockingly only 4 homers. Cause like, dude, that's like a pop fly.
That's what I thought. I was like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that
trying
worked.
To stay away from it a little bit or not.
I think they were trying because now, granted, they are playing like the pitchers were throwing heat.
Yeah, it's real baseball.
Yeah, I mean, obviously some things are staged, like the axe and who's going to bat, and like the crazy shit they do, like the guy on stilts, right?
Yeah.
But no, and dude, some of the rules, for people who don't know, are just bananas.
Banana.
But like. So if you walk, there's no walks. Yeah. So when that ball 4 hits, the runner takes off as fast as he can, and he tries to get as many bases as he can. They can't tag him out until every single person on defense touches the ball. So the outfielders run in, the third baseman, everyone kind of congregates at second base, and they're just like flipping the ball back and forth to each other.
Because then whatever base he gets to, once they get the last guy, that's where he's at.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's a double.
So they kept trying for 2, and they got him out 3 times at second. So then they just stopped. They went to first and just called it. They're like they're way too on this. So and there's no bunting because they say bunting sucks.
Yep.
And they're right.
Yep.
I don't know. There's so many fun rules, but we would totally go again in a heartbeat.
My favorite one that they do is a foul ball. If a fan catches it, it's an out.
Oh,
So
cool.
if you hit a foul ball and it's caught, you're
You
out.
would see
You're
the
out.
umpire run and like
Yeah.
watch, and he'd be like they
Yeah.
bobbled it and dropped it, so no, and they have to like that's the banana, so it has to be a Bananas fan that catches it. You know what I mean? So yeah,
But you can hear all the fans. So everyone's
Yeah.
like, so when it's a foul ball, like everybody's still watching. It's almost more entertaining because you're like,
Yeah.
are they gonna, and it's like, oh,
yeah. It makes you give a shit about foul balls. Where in baseball, you're just like, fuck, he's hit like 9 of these. Like, can we stop this?
Yeah.
So.
It's like, hopefully that doesn't kill an old person.
Yeah, dude, literally, yeah. You're like, oh, the net didn't go far enough. That sucks. Yeah. So it was, yeah, dude, it was so fun. I can't wait to go to another one. The price of drinks and food kind of sucked.
Sure.
And it was so hot, and they had like water filling stations because you could bring your own water bottle and stuff. But like, dude, the line was like 100 people long constantly.
Right, yeah.
We just happened to find a drinking fountain and just stood there for like 10 minutes filling our water bottles.
Did you have a lemonade there?
No, they didn't have any.
Really?
Not where we went. Yeah, because actually now that I think about it, I got like the kids like the souvenir thing so they could get the cup and stuff because it's actually pretty cool.
fuck.
And my kids don't drink pop, so I was going to get lemonade. They didn't have any.
Really?
No.
You guys didn't go to Chick-fil-A and get the hookup? Nathan was working both days.
Really?
Yeah.
I should have. Yeah. Chick-fil-A's lemonade is so good. Especially the sugar-free one.
That frosted lemonade, though, also
yeah.
very good.
Oh, I haven't
so
had
good.
that.
Yeah.
It's like a slushy kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like ice cream and lemonade.
What?
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Fucking blood sugar just spiked.
How can we
sounds
fatten this one up
awesome.
here a little bit? Let's throw some ice cream
Right.
in it. Yeah.
But to finish, everyone knows, anyone who doesn't, at Kinnick, they do the wave to the Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
And like, that was just amazing. I mean, doing that like on the 4th of July, there's fireworks going off. They had kids from the hospital there on the field, and they were telling some of their stories and stuff. I felt really blessed. I'm like, dude, Cedar Rapids, or Iowa City, Iowa, to get them to come there to Kinnick on the 4th of July, like that's a big fucking deal. You know what I mean? So that was very cool of them to do that. And they had a blast. I mean, they've been posting about it nonstop ever since. So
Yeah, if you follow any one of the
Players or
players,
coach.
different ones they commented on the wave and how excited they were to do it. And that one player that hit a home run stopped at second base and did it.
Yeah.
And he had a really good post just about how much it meant to him, and like bringing things into reality of watching kids that really are sick and suffering. And he's like, I'm an adult that gets to play a kid's game. So he's like, I'm reminded when I'm here, like how lucky I am to do it. So he's like, if I got a home run, I knew I was stopping at second.
because they all went and met the kids the days before.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so they like,
yeah.
I got emotional just watch it. It's I don't know, it's a lot. So, but it was awesome. They nailed it. It was
Yeah.
so fun.
It's
Yeah.
good.
So
Really quickly, my daughter was at the Children's Hospital a couple of years ago when she had hip surgery. And it was the summer, so it wasn't during football season. But it's so incredible to be up there and look down
I bet.
into Kinnick, and you can imagine what it would feel like.
Yeah.
And just, I can't even, like, for kids that really
are
spend
going
a lot
through
of
it.
time they're going through it, like, what a magical thing.
Sure.
to
70,000
experience.
people like turned
They
and
turn
just
around and
waving
wave
at
to
you.
you.
It is.
And yeah.
And I remember when college football, the game came out, right? They
yeah.
brought that back, and they put the wave in it.
Did they really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know
I
that.
didn't know that either. but
Every
that's
single one of
awesome.
the schools has like a unique tradition thing as
Yeah.
part of it, and Iowa's was the wave. And
Oh,
they
that's
do
sick.
it every time you play at Kinnick in the game.
Yeah.
Probably around halftime. It's really, really special. It's
Man,
cool.
that's
Wow.
awesome.
So what a cool thing.
I know. Yeah. Very blessed.
And yeah.
You know?
I mean,
yeah.
One of those places that's amazing to have, and hope that you don't have to see it with your kids. But
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
anybody that does, I know we've all known somebody that's gone through it, and
Yeah.
they heal a lot of kids down there.
Yeah.
And so
They do a lot of
for that to be a big part of it, that was pretty cool. But we did 4th of July was pretty simple. You guys came out to our house.
Yep.
We had a lot of people out there in the pool. It turned out to be a fucking beautiful afternoon.
gorgeous
So
for a pool.
with it being hot, it was great to be in the water. And yeah, we didn't do anything fancy. We kind of kept it simple, and everyone showed up. Seemed to have a lot of fun with it. But it was
I had a pretty fancy walking taco. Like,
Did you church it all up? Did
Do you guys do walking tacos?
somebody
That's what you did?
brought taco dip, and so I just like put that right in the walking taco.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, because we were talking about, I was like, do you want to grill? Do you want whatever? I'm like, it's going to be so hot. Like, where my grill's at, like right there, like
You're
kind
right
of
in the
like where you
sun.
sit. Well, and just like where everyone kind of sits too.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to fire that thing up. It's already gonna be hot and everything else because it's kind of connected to the
When
bar
you would have
there.
been standing in it for like 3 hours for the amount of food you would have to
Right.
cook.
So I was like, you know what? Now she's like, let's just do like walking tacos. I'm like, fucking perfect. I'm like, nothing's more American than walking tacos, right? Like, so
Walking hot dogs. No.
I was pretty happy with Jim's ribs though too.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah?
my neighbor, he sends me a text. He's like, so do you finalize food yet? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this. He's like, okay. Would you be mad if I brought down some ribs? I found a good deal on some, and I just feel like smoking some. I'm like, no, bring them down.
Like, who the hell would be mad about someone bringing some smoked
Well, he's like,
ribs?
he just didn't want to like show
Steal
me
the
up.
thunder, yeah.
So
Yeah. You gotta, be careful about a man's space,
Yeah.
a man's
true.
meals.
I was like, dude, I don't care. So
Unless
bring
he
it
walks
down.
over in like fresh New Balances, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, what the hell?
Right. But it was pretty well timed because it was kind of like we did lunch first, and then he brought stuff down a little bit later, and so it was a good time.
That's awesome.
And it was just enough that you could have just like a little bit
Yeah.
for everyone that was there. So it was
Yeah, the
Well
ribs
done. It
was
was good.
less of a meal, just like each person got one.
a
yeah,
rib.
yeah,
Like
I
an
got a
appetizer.
rib or two.
That's a
was
hell of
delicious.
that's a hell of a little snack though, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Beats the shit out of beef jerky.
I need to
so.
I need to figure out his system because mine don't just fall off like that.
So-
I mean, I make good ribs, but not like that.
So his
It's-
I
fall
wanna
off,
ask
but they're
this,
not
though.
like you could actually pick up the bone. It would have been. It was more of like a competition style rib
So that's the
than
thing.
it was like mine like fall apart.
I love
You
when
know
they
what I mean?
fall
Like,
off, right? And
Yeah.
they're delicious. And like, dude, half the time I make ribs, I can't even transport them because the meat's falling off when I go take them
right.
out.
It's basically pulled
But
pork.
then
at
I
that
found
point.
out years ago when I like was getting into smoking, like that's not how
It's not
most people. It's
competition
not
style.
competition. Like
Yeah.
they're not supposed to fall off. They're supposed to be on there very well, but like super soft to bite into.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I haven't perfected that yet.
And that's what these were. They like you could cut them and you could pick up the bone and it came off really easy.
Yeah.
But you could actually pick up a bone and do it. So
Yeah.
all right, Jim.
Jim, you owe me some ribs.
Guess who's in charge of ribs now?
I'm all I'm hearing is ribs in the Ozarks.
Right.
Okay, sounds great.
We don't got time for that shit down there. We got other things to do than be smoking ribs all day
That's
long.
true. I know. Yeah. That's awesome though.
Speaking of that, it's a damn good thing we didn't go down there. Did you guys see any of that stuff
I
at the
did.
Ozarks?
Wait, what?
So there was like a fucking Dre show that went through down
What?
at the Ozarks.
Is your guys' place fine?
Our place is fine. Well, what we think we're going to find out this weekend, but we would have probably heard by
Yeah.
now. But it was literally like 1:30. There's pictures of people out there in their boat, and 2:00 it was like a fucking hurricane was rolling through, like white caps on the water, boats floating into each other because
What the
they had no idea. It was like blue skies, literally. And then it kind of popped up and kind of came out of
And
nowhere.
that is how the derecho happened here.
Yeah, same
I
way.
saw a video and it looked like it was basically in your little cove by your place, and those wave break walls.
Yeah.
The waves were coming up over them, like it was.
Oh my
It was
god.
like
Massive.
splashing over, but then there was huge boats anchored out, like that'll be out there for the weekend, pushing the whole thing. The anchor couldn't hold it, so the boats are moving, and those things get fucking moving, and they start bounce. They start running
they're gonna
into
crunch
it. You're
each other,
running,
yeah.
and you like can't get out of there. Or like my boat.
I hope your
has-
boat's your boat's
my
secure,
boat was fine
though.
because it was
Yeah.
it was in its slip,
Slip.
so it's not anything. But I have a bimini top on it, which is basically just a fucking sail.
Right.
So if we would have been out there, we would have been drug. Like I wouldn't have been able to control.
No.
Like, I don't have enough power to. Like I
No.
would have been. We would have been drug all over the place.
I can't believe I didn't see
That-
anything about that.
Yeah, and if you look it up, you'll start getting hit with lots of stuff where people had videos, and it was one of those like, there's nothing. You just had to write it out.
Did anyone
like
pass away? Like what thankfully like
I think there
hopefully
was
no
somebody
one-
that drowned, but I don't think it was during that.
Okay.
But I think I did
God.
see. I did see somebody drown. I didn't
I
see
saw
us from
another
the
one.
storm, but
Guy was like all the houses that are right on the water. He had a big dock, like a multi-boat dock. He was out on the dock, and the dock started
drifting
breaking
away.
loose.
Oh my
like, breaking
God.
loose.
Yeah, there was
And I'm like, oh my god, that would be scary. as
there was
shit.
ones like that my boat's on, like one of those big ones
Yeah.
that has that broke away and was all of a sudden got caught by another one. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So,
Oh,
anyways,
I would lose my shit.
Well,
you
I
you
mean-
will hear my girl voice come out real fast.
Yeah.
Like
well, you would have heard my fucking pissed off voice coming out, like everybody fucking.
hit the
What do I
deck,
do? Shut the fuck up! Like,
swim
watch
down there and
side
fix that
because-
anchor.
Because you see like everyone's like reaching out trying to stop it before they're hit. You know what I mean?
There's
Because
nothing you can do.
It's blowing into each other, but you're just trying to soften it. Or then the waves get so bad, so when you're tied up to each other, the boats are all moving at different different,
intervals,
up and down. And even though like we put, fenders in between it that block it, once they get rocking that much, then the tops just start bent, and you're like, there was one where I saw like the anchor went through another boat. Like it was
Whoa.
like, geez, it was like,
So-
there was some nasty shit.
So what
that
I'm hearing
happened
is
there,
a
but it was
lot of insurance claims are happening right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
And if you
Yeah.
remember the derecho here, it's like
Yeah.
people were like, "We're dropping you. It was too much money." You're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, because I fucking made the derecho
right,
happen."
which
Thank
just
you.
makes me nervous because it's already too fucking expensive down there. So all those different places that took a hit. But
Do you
whatever.
ever go down there on the 4th?
So we did the very first year that we bought the condo, and Ashley and I got in a screaming match basically because of how fucking terrible like the water was. And she's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "We'll figure out where."
Because there's a million boats.
there's
you're
a
saying?
million. It's
Yeah.
so rough, and it was our first weekend, so it's already pretty rough. But then once you get on there,
So that's
and
why
it
it
was
was
like-
only that first year, and
Yeah.
then they didn't do it again.
so I mean, nerves are a little higher or whatever. Therefore, we talked about it. We thought about doing it because we just haven't been able to get down there this year. But it just adds a layer with that many people down there that makes it a little more stressful. You know what I mean? And you got to be.
To me, I feel like it's a kind of a powder keg situation. Like,
Yeah.
there's too many people. It's a holiday weekend, fireworks, boats,
Yeah.
drinking,
Drunk people, yeah.
all of that in one. I'm like, I wouldn't want to.
Yes.
Like, that's one of those where I'm like, I'll avoid that weekend and I'll go a different one.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, like when we would do something like that, we wouldn't go to any of the restaurants. You know what I mean? We would just stay either at our condo and then we'd go cove out. And a lot of times if you cove out, you're dealing with other people that drive their boats because most people don't rent them. Like you'll see some rental pontoons, but it's not like normal or like, you might see it then. Those are the people that generally don't know what they're doing. But when you get to a cove, the majority of people now, they're still idiots and assholes or whatever, but that's the safest place to go and just be in the cove. You know what I mean? And then you get that, but you get into like the bars or whatever, and then you'll have people that are renting houses down there that it's, they're just fucking trash. And, that's when fights and shit happen down there and that stuff. But
It is funny you just said that though, because one of the years that I went down there, this is before you guys had your place, but like we rented, a coworker of mine had a place. We stayed there, but I rented a pontoon for the day.
Yeah.
And I've driven a boat, not a ton, but enough. Like I'm not an idiot, but it's different down there.
very different on the Ozarks.
So like we're
Yeah,
flying and like
yeah.
I'm not like hauling ass, but I'm like I think I'm doing pretty good. The crazy thing to me is like you here's the keys. Have fun. No test. No fucking. It's like you're 21. Here you go. Have a ball. And
Got
you're
a
like,
heartbeat? You're all right?
That's fucking
Need
terrifying.
help loading your cooler on there?
So at one point I'm driving and Jen's like, Jen grew up on the river, right, with her boat and the Harpers. So she's like, watch, she's like, Mike, you might want to slow down right here. And I was like, why? She's like, do you see the white parts of those waves? Like those are coming at you. I'm like, oh, it's fine. And then we hit it. I go, oh fuck. And I like slow down. She's like, I tried telling you. I was like, I'm gonna listen to you from now on. Like, I didn't grow up on the water.
Well,
but
you're
it's
also
terrifying to me that people can just go.
You were driving a pontoon too, which those
They
have a
weren't
tendency
hauling
that-
ass, yeah.
Well, and they can bury their nose, right?
Yeah.
You get a wave, you can bury your nose. My
Yeah.
boat is built a little bit more. Not that it can't
High.
happen. I can do it, but it's still mine sticks out of the water a little bit more than the pontoons do.
Yeah.
So I definitely wouldn't want to fucking drive one of those down there.
No, it was
Like,
fucking
it's a
terrifying,
lot,
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Granted, we found a cove, went, chilled, the kids had a blast, and then we went back. It's
Yeah.
like I wasn't there to like, let's go up and down the river
Up and
all
down
day.
the river all day long.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so, but,
Dude, even watching the people on jet skis down there, it's like, like
Mm-hmm.
they're fun as shit. They can take a beating, but some of those waves, like when a huge boat goes by you, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
that's scary
oh,
shit.
I mean, they'll throw my boat, so let alone
That's what I
start throwing
mean.
a jet ski. That is, you
Yeah.
know, like
I saw multiple videos from the weekend of people
yeah.
trying to jump waves and people are
Fucking
flying off the jet
Oh
ski.
my
back.
God.
Yeah. There's guys out there though that like do the trick stuff, but they wear helmets.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's the shit that they do. That
You're riding a
They're
fucking
on 'em, they're
motorcycle on the
on
water.
the
well,
water,
but they're
yeah.
out there, you know, and they know they're gonna flip. They know what the fuck they're doing, and they have helmets on the whole time. So when you see somebody that doesn't, you're like, oh god, because I mean, the whole fucking thing, and you come off of it. That thing's got to land too, and if
Yeah.
it lands on you or you hit your,
That's a wrap.
it's easily to.
All you have to do is get
And
knocked out.
Then
you know?
then if you fall off, you're in the fucking wash, right? Because those waves don't stop,
Yeah.
right? So then you're in there and you're knocked out. Even if you have a life jacket on, So, anyways,
Well, we hope
So
everyone
anyway,
down there is
yeah.
safe. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's nuts.
So
on
it was
the
interesting.
on the cool patriotic side, I did see another fun video, and it was a time lapse of the 4th of July. Like somebody had a drone up, and you just see fireworks everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to find that and send it to me. I want to
I'll
see
see if
that.
I can find it.
Because it's that lake it's kind of like the dragon, right? It snakes all the way through
Yeah.
and does that. So you can see there was, fireworks going off everywhere.
Yeah.
And some of them
Millions
were,
of dollars
Some
of
of them
fireworks.
were probably like some house ones, but majority were all put on by different bars or different areas. But there's that many locations to get to that you can see. So it's like, it also makes you realize like how fucking big it is down there.
Yeah. God.
So.
It'd be fun, but I agree. Like I'm at an age where I don't need to do that. Like I understand, like, you know, there's a bunch of 21 to 25-year-olds rolling down there and partying all weekend. But I'm like, dude, we're usually toting kids around. Granted, our kids are older, but still, it's like, it's a scary time to be down there.
There's a part of
I'm
me
good.
every time though when I see the videos.
I
Like,
know.
it's the week. I want to go down for the
I
4th of
know.
July weekend. You know, and whatever. But it's probably better that we don't, at least for now. We'll see.
That's
But,
better.
that being said,
Should we get into some?
I do.
Yeah.
I got one that I'm curious what you guys think. Are you all right if I?
Yeah,
got
go
one?
for it.
So, in the spirit of
Patriotism.
Patriotism.
patriotism. There you go. I was going to say, patriotism.
Patriotism.
One of those
Patriotic.
tisms we have.
It's back and kicking in. Yeah, patriotism. I
touch of
started
the tism.
thinking about it was like USA or whatever, but it led me to like apparel. So
This is funny that's how you started and then got to there. But
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
But is Reeboks still cool?
Okay.
Right? Okay, so think about the apparel, Nike, the whole deal, but Reebok. And I say that because at one point it was like the dream team, like Reebok.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Reebok was the sponsor of them, you know, so this was 92. 1991, do you remember D Brown pumping up his shoes to win the dunk
Dude,
contest?
the Reebok pumps were the coolest
the
fucking thing in
coolest
the
fucking
world.
shoe,
Yeah.
right? Like he just
For the
had
record, it didn't do anything.
well, he had Reeboks on, but they didn't know that.
Yeah.
That wasn't a planned thing. He just did it for showmanship, and that's when, you know, part of when Reebok really took off to be the pumps.
Yeah.
92 was then the dream team, and Reebok also had one of the largest campaigns that completely fell apart for the Olympics. So they ran a campaign. Do you remember this Dan versus Dave?
No.
So there's two like triathlons or what is it in the Olympics when you go for what's the best one that you can win? Like the
Decathlon?
Well, no, there's like the
Triathlon's the 3 sports in one.
no, I'm not there's one run that is like the biggest one, a part of it. The
Is it?
damn, I can't think of it now.
Are you sure it's not decathlon? Okay.
No. It is
Is it just the Olympic marathon?
no, it's not the marathon. There's one thing like so what is it that
There's a biathlon, which is running and shooting.
what is it that
Right, which
what
is
it
fucking
that
sweet.
I love that.
would Jenner win before he became like he's known as the God. What,
Is it the 10,000 meters?
I don't know what it is.
That's
but
the
it was like,
furthest run,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, but no, there's
100-meter
What-
sprint.
what did it's like Mr. Olympian or
Usain Bolt?
No, look what. Wow, jeez. Anyways,
God, we are missing.
sorry, this is going way
No,
off
it's
the
not
thing.
you.
But
No.
So, Caitlyn Jenner, formerly competing as Bruce Jenner,
Yeah.
won the gold medal in the men's decathlon at the 1976 Summer Olympics.
decathlon, which is known as like that's the one of the biggest ones that you can
I
win.
said that
since-
3 times.
Okay. Congratulations. I didn't think that was it.
Congratulations.
I didn't think that was it. Congratulations. I thought it had another name to it, but whatever.
It's
It
a
does. It's
grueling
called
track and
Mike's
field
Rate.
event consisting of 10 disciplines held over 2 consecutive days.
Okay, so that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Thanks,
and I
Mike.
think
Thanks, Mike. Well done.
I got you, buddy. I got you, and there's never fear of repercussion. I got you.
I still don't trust you one bit.
No,
What do you
I
say?
mean a little bit, yeah.
Quiet over there. Quiet
the
over there.
decathlon makes sense. I for some reason in my head, think the decathlon and the biathlon are almost the same. Like
Yeah.
I never think of
there's
the
no
decathlon
shooting in the
being-
decathlon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't know why.
It's like the
Yeah.
ultimate track and field person. Well, it was Dan versus Dave, and they were both compete. They're the U.S. guys like that were the leaders to do this, and Dan didn't even fucking qualify for the Olympics, and Dave like came in last place for the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it went down
Really?
as like one of the biggest flops of like, and they were. on every
So they
commercial.
bet on the wrong horse, basically. They
Well,
were
but
like,
it was
this is
like
our
they were on
guys.
every commercial. Dan versus Dave, who's going to win? And it was like this whole campaign that they had.
Well, no wonder we haven't heard of it. They tried to bury it, I bet.
Well,
once
I
it,
mean, by now, but
yeah.
I mean, if you're around 92, you remember seeing that stuff on TV. It was on
That's
all
crazy.
the time. Yeah, yeah. So,
I mean,
what do you look like? You got something? Oh, okay. They also had Jordan, that was on the 92 Dream Team, who covered up the Reebok logo because he was
Nike. I was going to say, he
So-
already had that deal
so
way
on purpose.
by then.
It was a big deal, and he had to wear it. They're like, "These are sponsor, you have to wear it," but then he could cover it up. So
It's funny
he
that-
put like the American flag over it. All the time. He was wearing, like he only wore. They made him wear like the Reebok, like sweatsuit to go out to get their medal, and he put the flag.
You know what I
over
want to
the
know?
front
How
of
the
it.
fuck did Reebok get that over Nike? Like, they probably
Money,
spent.
man.
Well, no,
Well, yeah.
I get that, but I'm like, Nike would probably, even then, just having Jordan was making plenty of it. But I bet Reebok paid an astronomical amount that ended up hurting them in the long run.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because how the hell did you outkick Nike to get that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you spend the dough. I suppose that's where it's at. So,
Money talks.
some famous basketball players that have, because it's all about the shoe, right? That's
Yeah.
like what makes it the coolest part of it. So number one, the biggest is Shaq. Always been there.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Reebok. Their best selling shoe is
Hold on, can I guess?
Yeah.
Was it the Penny Hardaway?
no,
Fuck. Because I had those, and they were my favorite shoe ever.
LeBron, right?
nope. LeBron's Nike.
Oh.
The Iversons, the answer.
Oh,
So he
shit.
became one of their biggest. Sean Kemp
Yeah,
and
Supersonics, right?
and John Wall. Those are four of the biggest that they had. John Wall's like a recent
Damn.
basketball player here for it. So
And
currently,
you might say this, so I'm not going to say it.
currently they have the Angel Reese's. So, do you want to put that?
You want to play the crickets?
Whatever you
Okay,
wanna do
cool.
with that.
Yeah, I was going to
So-
say crickets, please.
No.
So-
I'm so not touching that. Okay, so it's like, dude, I have so many things to say. No, but
We're an Iowa podcast. This is we're pro Caitlin here
exactly.
for it,
That's
right?
all it is, dude. We're from Iowa.
I don't even think that they are opposing forces anymore. I just can't stand the fact that she like compares herself to Jordan and other people. Like I'm like,
Right? Yeah.
sorry,
Well,
the stats
I
don't lie.
have that
The
same
stats
thing with
don't lie,
UFC
girl.
fighters who are like, no, I was just as good as someone else. I'm like, just stop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so
ugh.
this I could argue that this is why they make a great pair because at one point it was Nike and Reebok, and now would you like to guess where Reebok shows up on the list?
Out of how many? Like, are we talking like profit per year or?
Yeah, it's based on sales.
Okay. Okay.
So
Fuck. Well,
let's see.
Jeez, what's even after Nike?
Let's see if you can start. So Nike's number one.
Sure.
Okay. What
And
would
that-
you? And then throw out some other ones. I'll
I'd
let you know.
say
what they're at.
Adidas.
Adidas is number two.
Glad I
Maybe
got that
Under
right,
Armour.
'cause I thought
Under Armour is number four.
Fuck. What's 3? It ain't Reebok.
Under Armour or number three is kind of a surprise because you went. I don't know that you'd think
New
of it.
Balance.
New Balance is 6.
Okay. Fuck. I was close.
So number 3.
Converse.
No, Converse is not on here.
Oh man, I thought
Which
that was such a good
surprised
pull.
me.
Yeah.
But number 3 is it's loosely a workout brand. I say that loosely because it's not much of a male brand.
Oh, what's that called?
Think leggings.
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to think,
Oh,
and I can't.
Lululemon.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's number 3.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They make
They don't
shoes.
even have shoes.
So this is just.
So this is just apparel.
Oh,
Sorry,
brand,
I did this
brand, yeah,
apparel.
okay,
so
okay.
so
Because I was going to say, there's been a lot of disruptors, even in the
Right.
shoe space, but like
so
overall in sports.
You're right. So when I did this part of it, I just Googled apparel of like where they would
Yeah.
align with that. Because at that point, I wanted to know how relevant Reebok was as a whole. Because Reebok has plenty of shirts and sweat, I mean,
for sure.
sweatpants and everything else with it. So it just breaks it off from the shoe a little bit.
What's the one? Not Fubu, but there's one that starts with F. I feel like, and I can't think of it.
Fila, and that's
Fila.
that's not on the
It's
list.
not on there. Okay,
No.
I'm like, I thought
there-
that died,
There's
but
kind of a couple hidden gems on here that are ahead of it. That
and one.
oh nope, they're not on here.
Damn
But we
it! They
don't.
really did die. Okay, all right.
Adam wears this a lot.
Oh fuck, I do too. Puma.
There you go.
Jesus
there
Christ.
you go. Puma's number 5. And then I don't think you'd get the other two. So I'm just going to say it. So,
No.
Oh, you want me?
What does
okay.
it start with?
A.
A6.
There you go. All right.
Wrestling.
All right. Nice.
And the
that
other one?
is what, 7? And then there's one more, and I've never heard of this.
What's it start with?
A G. It's another workout brand.
Yeah.
Is it one word?
Yeah.
What's it end with?
K.
Jimbok. I don't know. I got nothing.
What's the second letter?
Y.
What's the third letter?
M. There you go. Gym
Oh
Shark.
my God! Hold on, I was close.
I
Jimbok.
was like, it's Gymshark.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it either, but there you go.
So hold on, but
Then
Reebok's
Reebok.
not in there.
Then Reebok.
Wow, really?
So that's where I would say that's a drop off.
So here's
Well,
the
if
thing.
you're going full apparel though, like you can, there's so many more SKUs and items in different areas than just shoes, right?
But,
So
but
Absolutely.
I don't disagree. But Reebok was always number 2, even in apparel back
Right.
in the day. Like if you look it up, it was
sure,
it was them.
Yeah.
The last thing that I heard that they did big is when the UFC, which I thought this was so dumb, they got rid of, you couldn't have sponsors anymore. Like the fighters couldn't put like Muscle Farm or anything on their shorts. They just were, now Reebok was the official sponsor of the UFC. I don't know if that's changed, but they were. This was a few years ago.
okay.
And you basically got like a fight kit. So it's all Reebok, whatever. And you just got paid a set amount. Like, and the fighters hated it because like they got fucked. Like,
So they didn't get to rep their stuff.
No.
And the UFC
and they
made
took a pay
even
cut.
more money on them and
Exactly.
then handed the shit
it was
down.
total
Yeah.
bullshit. So like they would make $100,000 just in sponsorships. Well, now they're like, well, you're a, not to classify you, but like a C class fighter, you only make like 10 grand a fight. So like you get $4,000 for your sponsorship. And then like upward of you were a champ, you got like 50 grand or whatever, but it was a total joke. And I don't even know if that's still what they're like. I think that was their last push. Like, let's take the rest of our money and like we'll be the UFC people. And I don't think it worked out for them.
Well,
Reebok was
So-
also a CrossFit partner. Like they made
Were
all
they
the
really?
CrossFit apparel for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
so I will say they have changed their strategy a little bit though too. Like they're in like Walmart. You know what I mean? Like they're bigger than that. Like so they've just gone away.
I was going to ask you, like when you first started talking about this, I'm like, I feel like I heard recently that they had some sort of partnership with Walmart.
So they do.
That kind of says the status of.
Well, that's well. So yes. What that is? Like, it's not cool if you're yourself at Walmart. Look at you.
Hey, is Walmart
look
so
at
cool?
you.
No.
I don't want to be known as the Walmart shoe brand. I'm just saying.
Hey. So there's like multiple levels of this. Like as a kid grew up poor, it's like that's great for those kids because they can walk in to grab something. But we all remember the brands that like weren't. What was the other one? We talked about one of these. Champion.
Yeah.
Like Champion was
But I'm
not.
surprised they're not on this list right
I am
now.
too.
You know what I mean? Like I was surprised when I did it.
Because
And-
you were a loser if you were a champion back in the day, and then like it had a resurgence, and then like it got really popular for a few years.
And like I
So-
do with all my research, what I spent on this, Mike, about 7 minutes. While we were sitting at the
7
bar,
hours.
we were sitting at the bar. I Googled a bunch of things. I'm like, there we go. So
Yeah.
there's probably plenty of holes in all this stuff. I'm telling you, but fuck it.
No, but
This is what I found.
But like even Shaq, like the thing I've loved about him, he had a Walmart deal. He was Reebok. I don't know if he still is, but like he ended up making his own shoes. But he was like, I want kids to be able to afford these.
Yeah.
I bet they don't last super long. But the fact that kids can like go grab some Shaq shoes and they're like $40 a pair is fucking awesome for a lot of
I agree.
kids.
he
You know what
tells
I mean?
that story about how one mom said, why can't you make your shoes more affordable? My son wants to be like you. Why can't you do that? And he was like, oh shit, why don't I do that?
Yeah.
But
And as I sit here wearing Nikes right now, I think Nikes are insanely overrated and overpriced, and especially Jordan stuff. Like the Jordans, like I mean, the fact that it's now like a collectible hobby is just fucking bananas to me.
Right.
But Jordan, he's the GOAT, but he's not the same kind of person as Shaq is. I'll say that. If
well,
that makes sense.
true.
Yeah,
But they don't
like-
have to be. They're they're their own.
they
they're their
don't.
own little thing.
But
and
someone
I will
likes
say,
money a lot more than the other.
there's nothing fucking sexier than the swoosh.
It's pretty.
It's
It's
the
pretty
coolest
badass.
fucking. That's why Nike just constantly sticks around. Like, and they do a lot of other things, right? Don't get me wrong. It's not down to that, but it's a simple like. Every time I see, like I've been looking at like Cubs gear because we're gonna go to a game, and all the ones that have the Nike swoosh on it just fucking look cooler.
It does.
Or just the hat, or like I'm around baseball all the time. They put the like when you see the baseball pants with them, it's just fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
some. I mean, yeah, it all comes down to just
it's just
like
different
Under
and it's
Armour
fucking
is
cool.
like a clean logo. Like there's something that looks really good about it.
There
There's other
is,
ones-
but when you line up just the logos, because I like Adidas also, that's the lines. Like
Yeah.
everything, but the fucking swoosh is just to me.
It's
It
iconic.
just changes
But
everything, and it just sets
I kind of
the tone.
wonder is that a product of
Nostalgia and
their marketing in our generation, like growing up? Like, is that embedded in our head because they were the top?
I mean, shit, think of Gatorade, right? Like Mike, like all the Gatorade commercials. It's like, dude, I still like. Man,
Yeah.
I love Gatorade.
But
You still like it better than Powerade?
sure do.
But
Exactly.
Is it really better?
Exactly.
But I feel like they pivoted at the right time. They do shit at the right time, right?
They
Because
do.
it used to say Nike over it, and then they ditched Nike and just had the swoosh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. You know, and other people, and you look at Reeboks right now, it's the same fucking logo. You know what I mean? Like, they changed some things, but it's still the two lines on the one. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Air movie?
Yeah.
I haven't, and
Yeah.
dude, I
need to watch it.
I
It's
know
good.
it's
It's
on my
good.
So
list. I have not
fucking good.
watched
It's
it
good.
yet.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like I love the clips of like his mom basically standing up for him, and be like, no,
It's a huge, like it plays into this whole conversation around how it happened.
Yeah.
And it's not all about Jordan. It's more about the Nike side
yeah,
of things.
the brand.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's just how Jordan put him over the edge. They already had a great shoe, you know, with their running shoe. They didn't have a basketball shoe, and then
But
well, whatever.
that's the thing is
then-
like it's a gamble. Like you pick your person, like the whole Dave versus whatever. They picked
Yeah.
these guys. It didn't fucking
and they
pan out.
turned out to fucking. And what do you know? You know, I don't-
Nike,
You're
right.
looking at going. I don't know. They're the two best fucking U.S. has. We must be good. And they're like,
Makes
no,
sense on paper. Like, why wouldn't you do that? But like Jordan was still like obviously he was great, but at that point he wasn't. No one knew what it was going to be. They
nobody
picked
knew.
the right.
There
horse.
was no Jordan before Jordan, so nobody knew.
But I think-
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think even the fact, like, and that's why I bring up the movie, even the way they designed the shoe and the marketability of it, just because it has his name as at the time, maybe that's why people bought them. But now people aren't buying it because it has the Jordan name. It's the design of the shoe.
It's the
and
brand
like
recognition,
that kind of
yeah.
like appeal of the aesthetic.
Yeah.
So
Nike does a good job of always keeping themselves relevant, right? So they always they change with the times, they change with the thing, you know, they don't just go, this is what we make and this is where we're going to be. You know what I
Dig
mean?
our
And-
heels in the sand.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what other people do. So,
the best marketing people in the world probably work for, I'm gonna guess, Nike and McDonald's.
well,
you know what I mean? Like
but it also, Nike has that same sort of appeal to me that like Apple has, like kind of that their shit just looks cool, right? Like it has that same sort of
yeah,
feel.
they don't
to
make
it.
a
You know
lot
what
of
I mean?
bad
Like,
decisions.
they put a lot into design.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like whether it is what it is.
You've touched on like a thing I'm really passionate about, which is branding and
Yeah.
design and marketing and all that. And I've listened to a lot of. It's not like a pretentious asshole. I've listened to a lot of podcasts about the.
I thought he was going to say, and I've been listening to you jabber on, and I can't.
I've been
fucking
listening to you dicks talk about this. For,
I've been listening to you fucking run your mouth.
hold on, let me pull out a golden from Shaun. Gay? No, go ahead. Yeah,
so I mean, you touched on something which is really interesting, which is that like the swoosh is cool, but it's not really cool by itself. It's cool because of the legacy of a company that stands behind it,
Yeah.
and the iconography that they've established over years that you have soaked into your brain forever.
Sure.
That you've really like. There's a like wearing Nike stuff makes you feel cool, and
Yeah.
when you look at
Yeah.
it, you're like, that is cool.
See how fast I am today with my new Nikes on? Like,
Dude, when you
Yeah.
were a kid,
Yeah.
you 100%
Yeah.
thought that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They have made bad decisions in the past, you know, and they still do.
but I think the point is we don't remember them. That's
You
how
don't
much
remember 'em.
they.
Yeah.
That's how much they do it
and
right.
you see them a lot less than
Yeah.
the good decisions because those are the things you're looking for and that you remember and that they highlight, right?
Right.
So, I mean, there are still bad decisions being made.
Yeah.
But just the branding and marketing of it, like you already have a preconceived notion of what Nike is in your head.
Sure.
And so when you see something, it's all of the memories and all of the ads and it's all the be like Mikes and it's all that stuff,
Sure.
you know,
the
that lives in
history
there.
of like just years.
Look, the guy's got a
implanted in
great
my
name.
brain.
You can't take that away from him.
But-
you know,
Mike, it's
just
great.
saying,
yeah,
it's
you know.
pretty great. Yeah.
But all of that lives in there, and every time you see that swoosh, it's
It's
know.
just
Yeah.
something like I said. You're right, but they pivot at the right time. They focus
Yep.
on the right thing. They do it, and yes, they've made plenty of errors. You're right, but they do a good job of not. They get the fuck off their errors, right? They screw up and then they get out of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they get on this. They get back to something cool again.
Because
you
it
know,
makes everyone
whatever,
remember the
but
wins, not the
Yeah,
losses.
yeah.
You know.
not to track us too much, but have you guys seen the World Cup thing with Levi's?
No.
So the World Cup has a rule. I guess FIFA has a rule that no one's allowed to market or you're not allowed to see brands or anything at the stadiums that they're at.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
in Levi Stadium right now.
Yeah.
They had to cover up the Levi brand name
What?
on the
Yeah.
big giant sign.
Yeah.
But what they
is-
did is they
yes,
covered it
yeah.
up in like a white sheet, essentially, or like white covering. But you can still see perfectly the outline of the Levi design.
And that's okay.
And Levi has really leaned into it. They've put that white silhouette on the side of buses
That's
and trucks.
fucking
and-
genius.
And,
Yeah.
everyone's into it. They changed their profile picture on social media to be that,
Yeah.
It's the same with the removing the Nike words from the swoosh, right?
Yeah, right.
You see the swoosh, all those memories still come back. All that iconography is still there. Like you understand what that means
Yep.
and how it makes you feel. Same with the arches, right? You don't need to
Right.
see the word McDonald's to
Right.
know.
Right.
You see that iconography and you know how you feel about McDonald's.
This is why
But
marketing
you
is
couldn't do it until they built up that kind of loyalty. Like they
Sure,
had to say
yeah.
Nike
Yeah.
with the switch for a long time. Otherwise, you'd be like, what has that again?
for sure.
Until you're ready, and now you can have it, right?
Yeah.
Now you're McDonald's, you can just have the arches. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's,
Right.
yeah.
But that's why marketing people get paid like they do. Like, okay, imagine being the marketer, that person. They're going to be there a long time now, or
Yep.
they're going to get paid very well. But like, there's been some blunders.
Oh, yeah.
Like recently, was it the Cracker Barrel or whatever? I don't even know anything about Cracker Barrel, but apparently they
Yeah.
changed their logo and people
became a
lost
big
their fucking
fucking thing.
minds.
I
And then the
remember
CEO
that
had to
was-
come out and like apologize and
Yep.
switch it back. And I'm like, ooh, that is
Yep.
a bad look. Like, so this shit matters.
You,
But
you can't just you can't just over modernize everything, right?
Right.
You have to kind of understand what your audience is and who they are and,
Yeah.
and what you provide to them. Cracker Barrel can't do the simple icon,
Right.
barrel, whatever. They need to have the armchair and the guy and the
Yeah.
whole shtick because that's
You done took my
what
grandpappy
they
off there.
built.
That's also like self-awareness, right?
Yeah.
Where are you on the scale? Are
That's
you
the thing is some people
like,
don't have it though.
not everybody can be fucking Madonna, right?
Right.
Not everybody can just go to
Yes.
one name. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I want to start being this now. No, you're a first and last name person because you're not there yet.
I
You
want
know
to
what
be the,
mean?
I want to
Like,
be the symbol
but you-
formerly known
yeah,
as Mike,
right.
but it didn't work for me. You know.
but you changed too early. So
Oh,
It's an interesting idea that you've touched on. Like we should talk about at some point.
Yeah.
Going deeper. Like what is
I mean, we're pretty fucking deep here.
what's still cool? What's what?
no,
was it?
let's save this though because like I just had like 3 ideas of a marketing conversation we can have, and
Yeah.
and guess what? Also,
A logos bracket.
there's a bracket, baby.
You could totally do a logo.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
dude.
sick.
Because
would
like
be
some
fun.
of them are sick. Like I love the ones with like hidden things in them that you never realize. Like I just found out a couple years ago that like the Wendy's girl, it says mom in her thing if you look at it.
Okay.
Like her collar, if you look at like you wouldn't notice it, but now that you know it, you'll look for it. It says mom.
I
And
remember-
it makes people's brain think like, oh, mom, home, family, dinner. Like
I remember the Big Ten had a 11 in it when they were the Big Ten, but then they ended up with
Oh,
11 teams.
yeah.
There was like a hidden 11 in it. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, we need to do that. But we're doing this one right now.
Yeah.
So is Reebok still cool?
No.
No, yeah, I think it's a hard fucking pass.
Like
And
it's a hard no. I don't even know if Cooper knows what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think Logan would either.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Should I call
I don't
him?
know.
I think he's
Think he'd
working.
answer. Was he
Let me
working?
see if he's at work. He won't. He
I know
can't
that my
answer.
kids won't like they. Like if I bought them Reebok stuff, they'd be like, "What is this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's working.
Can you not?"
Oh, Dad's broke again.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Can you just get me
man,
like
we're
stuff
broke
without
again."
a logo?"
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying though. It's like I grew up poor, and so like you'd have stuff, and like you wear it out, and you're like, no one has this on. All right, what's up, guys? Like just cover the logo. Like I have no. I thought this was cool.
I'm saying they would literally rather take like Target no
No,
name
no,
brand.
Yeah,
fucking Dick's brand, ESG or whatever. It's like
I have a lot of that, and that's fucking
their
good
stuff's
shit.
great.
Their shit's
I'm
good.
kind of surprised they're not on the list. To
I
be
have a
honest
lot
with
of
you.
their fucking sweatpants and shirt. Yeah,
dude. They're
for
like
sure.
joggers and shorts.
yeah,
are
way good.
comfy as
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it's good shit.
So
But I'm also at the age I don't give a fuck if you like what I got.
That's true,
I'm
too.
not
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to like.
yeah.
I don't have to show off to anything. But
I do like I'm not obviously I'm not a sneakerhead, but I do have a lot of
you
shoes.
got good sneakers. Like you do. You're
I
not
don't
not.
collect
you're
them
not
to be
not.
like, oh, I have these, I'm not wearing them or whatever. It's like,
Everyone
I wear
you
my
have,
shoes
you
and
wear.
I clean them.
You wear every one that you have.
But I have like 15 pairs, and I just like cycle through them or whatever. Like I wore these today because there's blue. It's red, white, and blue. USA's playing tonight.
Yeah.
But
Psycho through.
but I also I'm old and I'm a tightwad kind of. So it's like I find them on like, dude, I went into Kohl's. This was like 2 months ago. They had a bunch of shoes on clearance. I found 3 pairs of Nikes that are like basically all this style.
Yeah.
I walked out at like $85 for 3 pairs. So
shit.
it's like, yeah, exactly.
Well, because in my head, I still have $100. Is the most you can spend. I remember my dad looking at me like, that's it. Like, as things kept getting higher and higher, he's like, $100, that's it. That's your limit. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
I haven't changed that for my kids, even though it's been that many years. And Cooper will be like, Dad, like, I want these really cool basketball shoes. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for those things.
The most expensive shoes, I brought up Penny Hardaway earlier. I'll never forget, it was 8th grade basketball at All Saints.
Yeah.
And my grandparents said they would buy me a pair of shoes. And I was like, doesn't matter. And they're like, whatever pair you want. And then I was like, I want these. They were $170. My grandpa's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, right now. And I was like,
Yeah.
you said whatever I want.
Yeah.
And like, thanks to my grandma, I got them. You know what I
But
mean?
still,
but like, he was not happy.
That's another thing we could do. We could just do a fucking Jordan shoe bracket.
Right? Yeah. They're sick, but
Some of them are
like,
so fucking cool.
The kids, when it comes to that shit, I'm like, okay, show me. And if
I wanna
they're
see
like
'em.
cool and functional and you're going to wear them,
Yeah.
But if they're like a fucking name and you just want it for that
Yep.
reason, if you want it, you got to pay for the extra.
you know what? Because with age comes, I used to buy,
I'll buy you these
like
for
the
$125
Nike Air
or-
Maxes. They're sick looking, but they're cloth on the top. It gets dirty so easily.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to clean them. Like
I've had
back.
those.
I will never
I've
get
had
them again.
7 pairs in my cart, and I just can't pull the trigger.
No,
because
if they're not hard, like
130,
canvas
like,
on the top,
yeah,
or like
yeah.
the leather on the top, like because that's easy to clean. So that's all I'll buy if I get Nikes. But I love Puma a
I
lot.
have
Puma's good because it's cheap.
It's
Or,
cheap and they're sick and
it's
they're
good
easy
and
to
it's,
clean. Like,
it's easy to, and it's cool.
Yeah,
they
I
kind of
like
have
Puma.
a cool style to them.
Yeah.
that has never really gone away. I feel like they've never been the leader. They've always just been around 5.
but they're
And just-
happy being there.
and they're just hold
Yeah.
strong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
they're just like, guys, guess
So,
what we're not doing? We're not being Reebok.
Yeah.
We're fucking right here
Right.
all day. Like,
which here's what I think is really funny. I'm a Notre Dame fan, right? And forever they had Adidas. Like that was their thing. Adidas was,
Yeah.
always had the contract with them.
do you know what
for a
Adidas
long
stands
time.
for?
I've heard it before, but I don't know.
According to the band Korn, it's All Day I Dream About Sex.
Oh, sure.
So
Okay.
it probably is
I thought
All Day I Dream About Sports, but I don't know. Yeah.
So you're gonna make a D's nuts joke.
Yeah. Oh, I really should have. I missed out. God damn it.
But it's funny because Notre Dame switched their apparel to Under Armour.
Yeah, I remember
to
that.
appeal to the younger crowd, which now Adidas is more popular than Under Armour.
That is
which I think is
crazy.
kind of funny. Like, but whatever.
Because I thought Under Armour was like hanging strong. I'm like, they're always going to be like number 2 because they peaked hard.
They
when
went. They
got-
came up hard and they have gone down, but their shit is still. They have the best
It's
fucking
pricey.
sweatshirts.
They
Their
do have the best
sweatshirts are so
sweatshirts.
good. Anyways, we can agree. Reebok.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Sorry, boys. Yeah.
Sorry. Damn.
Unless you want to sponsor the podcast, and we'll say
We'll
it's
fucking
still
wear
not
Reeboks
cool,
all day long. But that was a hell of a talk about some Reeboks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
We
okay.
uncorked some history.
Yeah. We did. You did good, man.
Feel free to fact check
that
me
was
on
a
any
solid.
of these things.
No,
but this
don't
is like
fact check anything.
No, fact
Everything
check
Shaun
and
says
comment
is
on
true.
it.
Make sure you leave comments on all of our social medias about how wrong Shaun is.
I did 7 minutes of research.
Those are my favorite comments, are the ones where they make fun of you guys and not me for once. I'm like, yes. So,
I could handle it. But
yeah. I don't know. You got a
I kind of
joke.
took the time, but I do have.
Oh, you have a
Shaun's
joke.
got
I
it.
got
Shaun's
it.
got
I
it
got
this time.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, I will say this because Kara asked us a joke before the podcast,
Yeah,
and I guessed it on my second try, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Now I wish we would have used it because I would have looked like a genius. But
And she told Erik, so you can't.
so I'm gonna ask Logan.
All right. Yeah, because I know the answer.
What was it again? Why
Why
does a chicken coop only have 2 doors?
Why?
So my first answer was because, but that was wrong.
That's clever though.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
one.
I
That's
thought
good.
so.
Yeah.
And then my second one was because then it would, if it didn't, it would be a chicken sedan. And that's what it was.
That's pretty good.
See,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Dad
good.
joke
Really good.
wise,
That's
it's solid.
very good.
No,
Yeah,
that's really, really solid.
Shout out to you,
So-
Kara. That was a good joke.
Kara, you did a really good job with it. And then Mike's like, fuck, we should have saved this because I would have got it on the thing.
Yeah.
I go, no, you wouldn't have because you said because.
That's true.
You were fucking wrong. And I go, then you would have thrown a fit because you're like, oh shit, I should have got that.
That was so
Yeah.
close. Yeah. It's like you know me.
All right. What do you get when you cross a donkey and an onion?
Hold on.
Is this a Shrek thing?
I know, dude, literally, because I'm sitting here like donkey had the onions have layers, but I'm like
I don't necessarily call this a dad joke.
a crying jackass isn't funny, so I don't get it. I don't know.
Smelly ass.
a piece of ass that'll bring a tear to your eye.
God damn it. That's good. I like that. Fuck.
I heard that today. I'm like, yep, that's definitely write that one down.
I love those though because I go, I never would have got there ever.
We were talking before. Eric's like, oh shoot, I don't have a joke. I'm like, gotcha.
Yeah.
He goes, really? I go, I heard one today that I definitely. I go, I'm going to tell one whether you have it or not.
Hold on,
So
out of curiosity, where did you just randomly hear that today? In
it
your
was
work
on
day?
some fucking
TikTok or something.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah, some
okay.
thing
Did you
that-
drive by the Nesper?
Yeah, no.
Oh, so I'm going to say this. The Nesper sign has been a letdown lately. The last 2 times I went by, I'm like, that's not even funny if I was like a 5-year-old.
Okay,
Like,
I drove by with Layla the other day, and she's like, I don't get it. I go, neither do I. That's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
So
no
speaking
good.
of marketing, they need a fucking new person in there.
Fix it, Nesper sign.
I know. Like,
Hey, for anybody not in Cedar Rapids,
Thank you.
This is extremely
this is a very
aggressive.
local thing. In Cedar Rapids, we have
Advertising
this
company.
like
Well-
sign company, and they put dad jokes on the sign.
In fairness, it's the greatest marketing thing that they did.
It's brilliant.
Because
it
it's
is.
like, yeah.
It's so
They're a sign
nostalgic.
company that you drive by every day and they have a new joke.
Like typically kind of a dad joke
Yeah.
every single day.
Every
Like,
single
family
day,
friendly.
like that people drive by and you can't wait to hear it.
they
So.
wouldn't put Shaun's joke on there.
Right,
You know
and
what I mean?
people
But-
know the name Nesper. Otherwise, you would have no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They also, I think, are putting more stuff on the sign, so I'm rarely seeing the jokes anymore.
I know,
as I'm
because you are
driving
still
past.
trying
You're
to
going down,
drive.
come on, come on.
Right, I'm always looking for it.
We're going 70 now. Let's do this.
Right.
We usually see the joke on the way and the punchline in the rear view.
That's kind of even funnier, though.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
boys. We're about to switch over to Patreon to talk some more shit. And are we giving one away today, or are we doing that next time? We still have 2 bottles to give away.
We do.
So.
Let's give one away. Do it.
All right. I guess people, it won't matter.
We
They're
said
gonna
it.
hear
We've
this.
said it for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
so.
we'll do
Yeah.
it this. Yeah, we'll do it this next one. Okay.
Fuck
So-
it. So, yeah.
But yeah,
That's
we hope
what's
you guys
going
all
on.
had a great 4th. We hope you all have a great week. Go fucking USA.
USA.
Let's go.
USA. God, wouldn't it be fucking great if we just piss everybody off and make it to the next round?
Oh, let's do it. Fuck you, Belgium.
over that.
What do you have? Waffles? No one cares. Jesus Christ.
All right, everybody, get your
that
Kalshi.
being
Red
said-
Bull.
Hold on. We're not hating on Belgian waffles.
I'm not. Only for today. Only for today. But I will say thank you to Benz for sponsoring us. We appreciate you. We love you guys so much. And thank you to Logan to Upload Media. He's going to do the See? I deserved all of that, by the way.
The last time we shut out.
Just keeps getting longer every time I do it.
You were like, oh, we hit the 59-minute mark. Just mute it for 2 minutes. Yeah. So, but thank you guys.
Yeah. All right.
See you on
ya.
Patreon. Cheers.
Cheers.